Wake up, America. It's time to talk about protein drinks on this next episode of Digest This.
Welcome to Digest This, the show that helps you revolutionize your digestive health. Here are your hosts, Dr. Liz Cruz and Tina Nunziato.
Hello and welcome to Digest This. I'm Dr. Liz Cruz and I've got the beautiful Tina Nunziato sitting right here by my side. Thank you so much for joining us for another podcast. If you're a regular listener, we love you and we love that you have been so loyal on this journey with us. And if you're a new listener, welcome. And we hope that you'll take the time to check out our hundreds of podcasts that we have, or of episodes that we have for this podcast in our podcast library. So today we thought we'd talk a little bit about protein drinks.
No, I just was going to say that I had a patient come into the office today and he saw me and he's like, "Oh, your hair's getting darker."
Oh my goodness, he's been following you
He's been following us on the podcast and he's been noticing that
on
my
YouTube.
Hair, that my hair has been getting darker. I was like, yes, I'm going naturally back to my original
That
color,
is
my
awesome.
natural color. So I just thought it was funny that he pointed that out to me yesterday and the staff is all like, "How do you know about her hair color?" It was pretty funny, but anyway, thank you for watching us on YouTube.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Anyway, yes, we want to talk about protein drinks.
All right.
Another Wake Up America. We're getting a lot of good feedback on our Wake Up America podcasts, so we want to keep doing them, and we're going to keep doing them regularly. And we decided to pick, the top things that we hear a lot from patients and clients in terms of the stuff they're eating and drinking every day that we want to make sure people are aware of. So.
Right. So Tina actually went through and did a little search. And found some of the more popular protein drinks.
Yeah, the main ones that we hear.
Yeah, that people talk about, and so I'll go ahead and let you.
Well, the top one is Premier Protein.
Premier Protein.
Yeah, that one is.
Can you get that like at Costco?
Yes,
okay,
and that's why a lot of people take it because you can buy it in bulk at places like Costco and Sam's Club and things like that. So that's a pretty popular one. Some of the other ones, Core Power is another one. Muscle Milk is another popular one.
Yeah,
that
very
people do.
popular. Yes.
Ripple, Huel, and Owen. Those are the main protein
Ripple.
powders.
Ripple as in like even the brand that's in Sprouts that has creamers?
Yes, they make a protein drink as well. So these would be protein, they come in a container, about this size.
Right.
And a lot of people drink one a day, because that's, again, their way of getting additional protein into their diet. And so usually when I'm, doing a consult, I try to educate them about those protein drinks. I mean, the idea of liquid food is really good. I mean, we've done podcasting on liquid food in the past. But those protein drinks, I just want to say, they're really, really, really bad for you. And especially if you're doing one a day and you think they're helping you, they're actually hurting you way more than they're helping you. So we just want to make sure patients understand why.
Okay, well, this is really important because I have spoken with people before that actually take 2 or 3 a day.
Yeah.
It depends on their workout schedule. So
even things like Ensure, for example, right? So Ensure
for nutritional
is one.
supplement.
Yeah, and we give Ensure to our kids, and the problem with these drinks is that for the most part, they have artificial sugar in them. And some of them have regular sugar, which, again, is not great for us. But most of them have artificial sugar, like sucralose or aspartame. And I always tell people, you have to understand that sugar is really bad for your body. It's like poison. Artificial sugar is like poison times 10.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
It is so, so bad for you. And again, if you're doing one or multiple of these drinks a day and you're putting that artificial sugar in your body every day, your body does not know what to do with that. It's a chemical. And I even tell people that the people who make artificial sugar, they have to wear hazmat suits when they're making it, okay?
Yes.
So why they allow this chemical in our food and in our drinks, I have no idea, but they do.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of studies around artificial sugar and the health effects that it has on the body. So that's the number one reason, right, is the artificial sugar or just regular sugar. The other thing mostly found in these are a lot of chemicals, a lot of preservatives, the term natural flavors, which is actually found in most processed foods. And so again, I try to explain to patients and clients that natural flavors is a key term that they can use for over 50 different things that they can put in that product without telling you what they're putting
without
in the
listing
product.
them out.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
basically code for more chemicals.
Exactly.
Yep.
You know, and then there's a lot of guar gums, there's a lot of different oils, a lot of different lecithins in these products. All you have to do is, instead of reading the supplement panel, the supplement facts, go to the ingredients and look at the ingredients of what you're drinking every day. And I think you'll be surprised that half the stuff you can't even pronounce. And I always tell people, again, if you can't pronounce it, it probably doesn't belong in the body.
Yeah.
Okay. So I always tell them, if they're trying to get more plant-based protein or just protein in general in the body, I can appreciate that. You know, we're constantly trying to educate patients on how to do more protein and healthier and safer proteins. And so I do encourage people to make smoothies and drink smoothies, but make it themselves. Okay. Using protein powders that are a little bit more healthy, that don't have a lot of chemicals and dyes and artificial sugars and things like that. The protein powder that we typically use at the office is the Arbonne protein powder. And we use that one because it's a pea-based protein. Again, I'm trying to do more plant-based proteins with people, getting people away from animal products like whey. Right? We try to keep people away from whey protein. But the pea-based protein, and then it has a good amount of protein with, again, not a lot of sugar, no artificial sugar, no chemicals, no preservatives. So it's a very clean protein powder. And then you put that in a smoothie that you make. Like, you literally get out a blender and you blend stuff yourself. So I know sometimes that can sound cumbersome, okay, but when you make a smoothie every morning for us, talk about the smoothie that you make for us and how long it takes you to make that smoothie.
Takes me about an hour and a half. So you really want to get up early. No, seriously, less than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, it's a smoothie where I'm putting like 2 handfuls of spinach. And Tina buys the container that's pre-washed. So that's really nice. Spinach, take 2 stalks of celery, cut it up in little pieces, and then half of an English cucumber, cut it up into little pieces, dump it in. And then you can use liquid. As far as your liquid base, you can use water. We use almond milk. So I put some almond milk in there. You can use any other type of nut milk, coconut water. Okay. But yeah, some people just use water and it's fine. You can use that. Blend it up. Then I take the top of the cover, pull it off, get some ice cubes, about 6 or 7 ice cubes, a scoop of the protein powder that Tina was talking about, and then we've added over the years. You know, we've kind of we've changed it up a little bit, mainly like adding stuff. We'll put in some flax seeds. And then grind it up, and then that's it.
And that's it.
It's very fast, very fast.
And you can make enough in the morning to do 2 separate doses of it during the day. You know,
Absolutely.
we use the shaker bottles, put it in the shaker bottle, and you can keep one in the fridge, drink one in the morning, and then later on in the day, come home, shake it up yourself, and drink another one.
Absolutely. I just wanted to add one more thing, that I usually will pour off Tina's and the kids. We give the kids like literally a shot size of the green liquid, but then I add in an avocado. And that's just like, if you want to add in something extra, it gives it, those are good fats, good healthy fats, just full of nutrients. And so I always then will add the avocado, add a little bit of cinnamon, and mix it up, and then that's what I take. So, but yeah, very quick.
Yeah, and all of that, I mean, people would say, oh, that's more expensive. It's really not. I mean, these, the Premier Protein, typically when you're buying it at Costco, it comes in a big box, right? And it's not cheap to buy that stuff. And for us, for 1 week's worth of smoothies, it's 1 container of spinach, probably 3 English cucumbers total, and a stalk or 2 of celery. With the bag of protein powder. And even though the bag of protein powder costs $75, it typically lasts us a month and a half to 2 months to go through that bag of protein powder.
Yes, it does last us for a while.
It's actually cheaper to make your own smoothies at home than to buy them like that. And to literally be able to eliminate all the chemicals and the artificial sugars and the junk that we're putting in our body every day. And then we wonder why we don't feel good.
Yeah.
Right? That's the key thing. Like patients will come to me and they'll, all these issues, all these medical issues, all these digestive issues. And they'll be like, I'm doing so good, and I'm drinking these drinks. And I'm like, there's a lot of room for improvement there. So, well, that doesn't make sense. And why would they put it on the shelf if it wasn't good for me? And I just challenge them. I say, look, I dare you to stop drinking these drinks and see how you feel. And sure enough, you call them back in a month, they're like, Tina, you changed my life. Like, I feel so much better. I can't believe how these things were affecting my body. It's just something so simple. And we don't realize the effects that these things are having on us until we stop doing them.
And Tina, you changed my life too.
Yes, very nice, Dr. Cruz. Thank you.
No, but I just want to say something that Tina said about the patients saying that, well, why would they put it on the shelf? Let me tell you something. There's a lot of stuff out there on the shelf that should not be on the shelf. Yeah. I mean, and when Tina's educating clients, when she's doing nutritional consults, and I think probably this happens more as they get deeper, but I know one of the things she talks about, and that we talk about in our course that we have, is staying away from the middle of the grocery store, from the shelves, and going to the fresh produce section. All right.
Yeah, there's something to say for real food.
Yes.
And for getting away from all these processed things that, we buy it because it's convenient, right? We say, oh, it's just easier to grab one of these and go. The problem is at what expense?
Right.
Okay. It literally takes you less than 10 minutes to make a protein drink for yourself. And you have to decide, is that 10 minutes worth the no symptoms, not having to be on medicine, right? All those things. There's a repercussion, right, of the quick, convenient, not putting any time and energy into what we're putting in our body. So, we're not going to change everybody, but we just want to just make people aware of what's out there, what could be causing their symptoms and their issues, and just to think twice about putting those things in their body.
That's right. So if you'd like to connect with us, which we would love for you to connect with us, please check out our website. Go to www.drlizcruz.com. There's a magenta colored button on the home page that you can click and schedule a free 30-minute wellness consult. And that can be done from the comfort of your own home, from anywhere around the world, because it is done over the phone. And again, it's free to you. If you haven't rated our program, please give us a rating of 5. Give us a rating, rate us and give us 5, because that'll help other people just like you to find us. And lastly, if you haven't subscribed to our podcast, please subscribe so that you never miss an episode. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will catch you on the next podcast.
Thank you for joining Dr. Liz Cruz and Tina Nunziato. To learn more about their revolutionary products and services, go online to www.drlizcruz.com.